It's 2020. It's Thursday. Yeah, it is Thursday. It's Thursday afternoon or Thursday morning if you're in the East Coast, or even in Midwest, or even on the West Coast. And I am Lard Teamaker on behalf of the Game One Players Out podcast and content creators, and this is a continuation of Sequence 7, maybe 8. Oh, it is Sequence 8 of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. And if you remember last time where we left it after we had a parcel and an invitation to go to the theatre with dead rook in the box from a guy who's talking to me like who wants to go there. So we're going to go kick his ass. So how are you guys? How are you doing? Welcome in Necro, welcome in Pixel. And driving away on her commute today is Princess Confidence. Welcome in. Now I have been doing some collecting of chests this morning. And also a couple of letters and stuff. Nothing story related.
Am I right, lads?
No, collecting chests, not touching them. Well, unless you could call that. There you go. So, usher opportunity, assistance opportunity, unique kill opportunity. So let's start as we mean to go on. I'm doing poorly. The Xmas bonus for my job wasn't that. Oh, that sucks. The utter bastards. You deserve all the monies. And if you haven't seen that Princess Confidence stream, then you really should. And here come all the auto hosts. Oh, hi, Michael. Mook! How's it going? You can't pay my expensive ship bill. Wait, what? We've got bills and they're multiplying and you're losing control. Because the power of the money that they're supplying isn't electrifying. They better shape up, because you need a raise. You need a raise. I'm alright. I feel like I got a bit of a cold or something coming along, because I feel my throat is a bit sore, nose is a bit stuffy, but not too bad. Even though also hearing voice last night, I'm like, am I dreaming? Or do we actually have a ghost here? Wasn't scared, it was just more curiosity.
Welcome to the Alhambra Music Hall. Tonight we have for one
I have to know you're cold. I don't want it. I've got to be in the Yorkshire Trader soon.
performance of Corvus the Trickster. While some of the effects may be visceral and highly disturbing, do not be alarmed, my good people.
But yeah, how are you guys? Did you have a good New Year's Day?
Tonight's performance immortalizes and is for the benefit of a young fellow.
Yeah, Trader Hype, yep. Because he'll be doing the tour of Assassin's Creed Origins before we get in the story. And also getting a duet ready for Mook. I was watching Jay stream to about 4 AM, then got it. Wow. Yeah, Jay did amazing for that. As people would have seen yesterday, I spoke a little bit about it on my announcement for the launch of this.
I'll be serving you this evening, gentlemen.
You're still here, love? Last time, I swear, you nearly poisoned us.
Scene 2, stand by!
It was fracking epic, was it? But yeah, if you guys want to donate, you can do right now, because we're already off and running.
I need to lower the grid for the show.
But I do want, suggestions for crap games. Now, I do have some.
We have a volunteer. A big round of applause for this brave, brave man.
You have some ideas for it. Alright, okay, 1 second and I'll sort that out. 1 second. Ride to Hell Redemption. Ooh. Now that is an idea. Commands, where are you? Good spot there. Good spot there, Mook. Try that. But there is one thing I do want to say. I had a message yesterday from someone in there during the stream. And they basically said, and I do have to address this because I wasn't actually talking properly during it. Worked on Right to Hell. Yeah, so Right to Hell, actually, while I'm here as well, before we get back to that, I'm going to add that as a list, on the list of potentials. Because if I can get 24 games at least as options, then I'll actually look at getting them up. I mean, the ones I know for certain I'm looking at doing are Apartment 666, Kung Fu Panda, and At Home Again. Little Adventure on the Prairie I'm looking at, Amok, which was part of JDub's stream, Project Pulsation, which I've got, Russian Life Simulator, which I've got, Ark was suggested, Aliens Colonial Marines was suggested, Duke Nukem Forever, Sonic 4 Episode 1, Damnation, and Ride to Hell. Not really, no. So long as it's mainly either on PS4, Xbox One, or PC, then that'll be fine. Games have to be streamable. That's the only thing. They have to be streamable. So no School Idol, no Honey Pop. The Ace of Spades Turley. Yeah, even if it's 3 days. But yeah, no, I had a message during the stream yesterday, and I do have to address it. Because of the actual message it was. Now I know the person who said it, and it's not the first time they've said something like this. But they said, and I quote, "It's about time I did a charity in the UK, seeing as I come from the UK." Now, two things wrong with this. Two things wrong with that statement. One, if people had been, if she'd have been paying attention before, and yes, it is a she, right? She would notice that I was doing streams for Game Blast, which is for Special Effects, which is a UK charity, for the past 4 years. That's the first one that's wrong with that statement that they made. The second one is I know they've been very, very ill over the past couple of years. So I find it quite bad that, you know, and it maybe just my opinion the way they said it, but yeah, I find it quite bad that they don't want to help kid's ill, and potentially a certain bit of that, you know. Yeah, Michael. But would you agree with me? Would you say that I'm not going over the top on that one? Yeah. Unturned, it's Unity asset pack that someone released on Steam. Minecraft. It's mega naff. Ooh. So if you guys wouldn't mind putting these in tweets or DM me them, because then I can actually look at them and see how much they are.
We found a suitably flat-headed gentleman for this one. You love, ladies and gentlemen.
Because we both know, Michael, the person in question, if it's on the other foot, as it has been, they'd want the help. Unturned is free to play. Ooh.
I hope you have enjoyed your evening so far, ladies and gentlemen. I know I have.
I mean, you know, if people do want to gift me that, I'm not going to stop them. I'm not going to ask for them to do it. But that's up to them. Right? That's the bit. So I will gladly pay for the shit to play shit games to help a massive, massive illness that myself, my family have had and have. Because believe me, having chemotherapy or a form of chemotherapy once every 8 weeks is not the greatest thing to be doing. Because it's partly why my weight is in fluctuation. Nice, thank you, dude. Shut up and take my money.
The stuff.
I will gladly do that.
Why did you do it? All of it. What? Snap a baby crow's neck between my thumb and forefinger. Slice to bits the ones you deem innocent.
And also, if you'd like to join the cause, which you can do, you can join the team, because I've set a little team up to do streams around the 19th of April.
Why not?
You can do, let me know. Yeah, 12 hours of crap games for the Sunday service, episode 200.
I'll never make it out alive.
Also, check to make sure they have an ESRB rating. If they have one of those, they should be okay. If they don't, then they won't be okay. Gotta get out of here.
What a nightmare!
Jump. Or don't
Damn
jump,
this
one of the
place.
two.
What the hell's that
You know.
happening?
Yeah. I said yesterday on the actual bit, the announcement, and you can
I'll
see
never
the
make it out
announcement
alive.
on video on demand. It's about 10 minutes. We're going to be using it first as a first for Tig Whippy. As a thing we're going to start doing throughout the year. As little extras.
What a nightmare.
I'd like to get out of here, please. There we go, finally. You need some poo-related games, South Park. Ooh. In some cases, Mook really is a literal bag of shit. Because there are various cases, there are various bits of Crohn's that can happen. Some people need operations for it. Think of them as disgusting boiling the bag curries. The one we don't talk about. I wouldn't mind getting like Titanic that was on ADQ a while back.
To flood the pubs and extinguish the street lamps. Our city will die. Tupene has failed. Lucy has failed. Brudenell, Elliotson, Pearl. All have gone into the night. It's up to me now. The assassins have brought nature's fury into our homes. Men have become monsters. Barreling toward us, teeth out. Our civilization must survive this onslaught. To prevent a return of the Dark Ages, I will start anew. London must be reborn.
Yeah, thank you, Milk. Yeah, there seems to be a lot more people who suffer from it than when you first think.
Buckingham Palace. We've got all we need. Let's start planning our infiltration.
I've only been in Buckingham Palace about 3 times.
If we're going to move, we need to be 100% sure. We'll only get one shot before Otto Berg crashes down on us.
Gotta agree with Sean.
We'll position ourselves near the palace, but we'll wait for you to sync the genetic data before we move.
It's all up to you, Initiate.
Yes. And that's the thing, I don't say it on stream for sympathy for it. I say it, because of awareness. Because I know that with the medication I'm on, I'm in a much better place. And one, I was. And two, there are people with Crohn's who are in a lot worse state at the moment. So if we can do stuff to help a charity to help them.
You're late. Starrick is making his move. The Piece of Eden is somewhere inside Buckingham Palace.
Let him have it.
I've seen your handiwork across the city. Perhaps you should trust my judgment.
I've been killing Starrick's henchmen. What have you been doing? Let's ask Henry, shall we?
I have been repairing your mistakes. Too much haste is too little speed.
Don't you quote Father at me.
That's Plato. And I am sorry this doesn't involve anything you can destroy. Father was right, he never approved of your methods.
Father is dead!
Enough! I have just received word from my spies. At the palace ball tonight, Starrick plans to steal the piece of Eden, and then eliminate all the heads of church and state.
Once more for old time's sake?
And then we're finished.
Agreed. So what's the plan?
Such an unexpected delight to visit you both. What is the news on the street?
Mrs. Disraeli, we have discovered that there is something inside Buckingham Palace that could threaten the...
What my sister's failing to say is that we require entrance into the ball tonight.
Impossible! Even if there were any invitation cards remaining, which there are not, someone of your lowly station...
If that damn fool Gladstone is attending this evening, they can have my card. Perfect. Then I'll go alone.
Mrs. Disraeli, if you would be kind enough to inform my darling brother of the location of the Gladstones' residence, perhaps he could use his considerable skills to commandeer their cards.
What fun! Did you hear that, Dizzy? We're going to pinch the Gladstones' invitations.
Thank you for volunteering me, sweet sister.
Oh, a pleasure, brother, dearest. Now, Mrs. Disraeli, if you would excuse me, I must visit with the Maharaja. It occurs to me that he may have a second set of plans to a certain vault.
And now you see why I waited until after Jay's stream was done before I announced it.
The nerve of Evie. Treating me like a child.
Because Extra Life is a massive charity, as you guys know. Emmerdale and his mother suffered from crimes before she died. He wanted to raise awareness of it. He was diagnosed as well. Bloody hell. Yeah, one of my cousins unfortunately passed away of it. This was before they, you know, started really getting into it, into things like health and what causes it and medication for it. Hello, Beaverson. This is a default overlay from Streamlabs OBS. I've got plans in the works for after the Assassin's Creed series about some of it.
Great success.
With overlays and stuff. But I like it because it's not too intrusive of the game as such. Tim, welcome in.
Someone's up to no good.
Yes, you are. You played it a lot, if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's been about a year. Thank you very much for the host, Tim. How you doing? Did you have a good Christmas and New Year? Sometimes my memory is shocking. Good morning, Tim. How you doing, man? We're going to get at least a few. Well, yeah, I mean, you know, Tim is the legend. On stream in the middle of the year to make sure I didn't lose affiliation for inactivity. That's a good plan. Are you looking at coming back anytime sort of soon? She misread that there first of all. You went, "Hi, I'm Husky." You're like, "Are you?" I could agree with that. I could agree with that, Necro. There we go, so HD60 and my Logitech Pro 9000. Nice. That's very, very cool. I mean, as you'll also see as well, different setup. Oh, nice. I mean, the best tip I could give you, and not just a tip, is play games you enjoy, so that's Assassin's Creed 2, and have fun with it. And do not worry about views, do not worry about followers. You're going to go through the whole AC series. Nice. Does that include the Chronicles? Because the person I no longer endorse or support didn't do that. Because if you're enjoying the games, then, you know, the good lovely people that are in chat at the moment will enjoy the fact that you're having fun with it, and then you can get to interact with them because you're having a laugh. You're not going, "Oh, for fuck's sake, fucking bastard," a lot. Just going to go to Brotherhood, Revelations 3, 4, Unity, Syndicate, and then Origins Odyssey. A couple I don't have in the middle because I sold them. Ah, so you're skipping one and not doing Chronicles. That's fair enough. Though I will say, on my second playthrough of the first one, wasn't that bad. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it, Mook. Yeah, because if you're sitting there doing this, right? If you're doing this, not hugely interested in, is it really? To be fair. I mean, that's not to say you shouldn't. I know streamers who, you know, they don't do non-commentary streams, and some people like that. But also find your niche, as they say, which I haven't yet. Yeah. Unless talking of bollocks is, you know, a niche. Oh, you know, having a voice that can wreck your throat that makes people giggle. Thanks to Fable, we now have the Yorkshire Trader to deal with. Well, you do go into concentration mode, though, don't you, Pixel? And that's the thing. I mean, I've done it as well. You know, how many times have I said sorry to you guys for going quiet? Good looking streams, stable streams, I would say, because, you know, I'm not running at the most high graphics one for it, but you know, at the end of the day, if it looks okay, you know, you don't have to have a super duper stream setup. You can do a guerrilla sort of tactics, as I say, of directly streaming from like consoles. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make the person. Yeah, actually, that is a good point. Because some people, and I've done it myself, when I had a massive audience with speedrunners a couple of years ago. It is a couple of years ago now. You can get a little bit sort of nervous. You can go a bit shy with the amount that comes in. But if you try and talk to, if you try and remember, try to talk to a person as a one-on-one, then it should be a lot better. Oh, can you wink?
You wouldn't happen to have seen two carriages pass by here just now?
I did, sir. One with a man in it, the other with a woman. They split up.
Where did the man go?
That way.
Thank you.
It's just, you know, what works for one doesn't always work for some. And that's okay, because it can be different. Yeah, it can do. It doesn't mean it, you know, it takes away from it, because I know some people, you know, that outside are really, really nice with huge numbers. I mean, hell, how it got mentioned on Jesus Here's Toast stream.
They went in this direction.
Watching the work, want to watch, listen without interacting. Yeah, and driving. I mean, in those ones, I do like to lurk and just watch. Sometimes turn the page off because, you know, there are good people there. T. Paulin, he streams. Pixel Pirate 17 streams. Mook, she streams. And to, you know, do an impression of Mook, welcome to her sleepy stream at the weekend. And she's a bit lovely. Wait, did I say that out loud?
I'm on the right track.
Yeah, crazy people on a Sunday before they do like a stream at 10 AM. I mean, what sort of idiot gets up on a Sunday and streams at 10 AM?
A private party event. Don't mind if I do.
I have no idea. Tim's professional lurker. Let's kill him off. Yeah, Tim is currently going through the Halo series. That's alright, Princess. First of all, get to your destination safely. I'm glad to you here lurking. Again, someone else who I've recently gone to their streams. Princess Confidence. Very lovely lady. That's still Mrs. Gladstone's invitation. Where is that? It's over there.
Don't do anything you'll regret.
Maybe I haven't been quite as delicate as I could have.
Don't worry about feeling bad. So it was good to see someone else getting confused at Final Fantasy X. I'm like, what? I mean, they're potentially games I could get on Xbox One. Lots of your jokes, which is always good. Two bodies. But yeah, I'm having ideas for when I get through the Assassin's Creed Saga. Because as you guys know, I'm going to be tackling my backlog then. On Sundays it's Xbox, on Tuesdays it'll be PS4, on Thursdays it'll be PC. So different games on those days. With still the snooker carrying on a Friday. But I want to do a different overlays for them. I want to make them different so you guys know that it's an Xbox, that it's PlayStation, that it's, you know, PC.
Great success.
Thank you for the host. Now, where is her other ticket? Yeah, that's the problem, isn't it? Because you want to play games yourself, and that's fine. That's good. But he's like, but they're on, and I want to watch them. Oh, God damn it. Because I finished Grid just before New Year, and I'm stuck as to what to play offline next. Don't know.
Mrs. Gladstone's under guard. Better be cautious.
Cautious? We're going straight in. Oh, she requires a human. Hello, doggy. Also, not to impose, but if you need some help with the overlay stuff, give me a shout. Had a blast putting mine together. I have had a offer of some, so I will bear that in mind because I want something different.
One should not attend the Queen's ball without making a proper entrance.
Sod it, I'm off. Rodriguez and get him. Oh no, gotta find a way out. That way. Run! Get out of the way. Yeah, exactly. If you're not having fun, people will see it and they just don't want to go. They just won't want it. They're just like, well, if you're not having fun, why are you streaming? It's just that simple. No worries. Lurk away. It's always good to have you here, whether you're lurking or chatting. Exactly.
Now for the invitations. What's this? Swords must be left at the door by order of the Queen. Freddy will know what to do.
God, the Queen being just so stubborn with wanting the weapons left away from it. Yeah, no worries. I mean, do you guys have any plans for the year in terms of games you want to play, games you want to buy?
Keep moving.
Because I've seen people wanting to just get through their backlog, not buy anything, which, considering Cyberpunk's coming out, that's going to be a tough choice.
Whoa, easy.
That's alright, Princess, you carry on. Not a problem at all.
Doing fine, good. Whoa, now.
Whoa, now.
Let's go. Easy does it.
Come on, back up a little bit. There we go, horse. There we go. Yeah, it really does, doesn't it? It really does look amazing. The 45-minute demo we saw EGX was just like, you bought a punch already. What gives you buy, Tim? What gives you buy? See, I also want to start playing Disco Elysium and Fallen Order and the Shenmues. And Animal Crossing New Horizons. See, there's Horizon Zero Dawn 2 coming. Dress to impress. No worries, dude. No, if I do it, tell me how much you want for it. And the answer of 3 is not an answer. Okay? Good. £1p. Shit.
Where did you buy it, if you don't mind me asking?
Ask all you want, Freddy. You'll never get an answer. Damn it all. Was it my eyebrows?
Yes, and your face, voice, and body. Look, I've got an invitation to the Queen's ball tonight.
How did you come by that?
Freddy, there's to be an attack on the ball. I need to smuggle some weapons inside to prevent it.
Supposing I believe you. Only the Royal Guard carries weapons.
So?
Too easy.
For God's sake, Freddy.
Fine. I require a guard's uniform.
Done. I knew you'd come through.
Just thought I would have some. I killed enough of them.
That you will return Mr. Gladstone's coach?
Yeah, same. Didn't really get all that, no. Fallen Order, Far Cry New Dawn, Horizon Zero Dawn, Frozen Wilds. Oh yeah, I've still got to play that actually. Lego Force Awakens, Lego Super Marvel Heroes 2. And Black Flag again. Yeah, you love that, don't you, Tim? Which also, Tim, how's your playthrough of the Assassin's Creeds going? Yeah. Yeah, how uncooperative of your cat to not appear on screen. Actual cat, nothing else. You're still stuck on AC1. What are you stuck on, Did? Let us help you get through it. So we need to steal 2 guard outfits. Don't kill anyone. Ah! You haven't been able to play it. Ah, that's why. That's a good reason why you've been stuck on it, dude. Like for example. Don't kill anyone, but as soon as I got in there, well, I'm sorry, but the not kill anyone's out the window. I bet you'd be glad to get through it, wouldn't you? him off. Yeah, what was that? Sorry. Ah, what you could do, Tim, is do what I've done. Let's do what I've done. And get a HDMI splitter and hook that up to it. And then you don't have to unhook it.
Charming. Now to hide the body.
I think I want to move to a windowed live screen so the cat cam and my cam aren't over the game. And I'm wondering if that is really better because the actual game screen will be slightly smaller. Does anyone have any feedback on that idea? See, I don't mind full screen. I think it's a little bit, you know, it's a little bit nicer because you see more of it, or it's a bit more zoomed in. But as you can see, my ugly mug gets in the way of the corner. Hide the body in a carriage. But I don't want to hide it in a carriage. Cause that's how I did it. Do it between splitting the stuff. Tim, that's what I've done. Oh, lady, you got the bloody way. Don't mind him, he's just in his pants, okay? Don't worry about it, he's just in his pants. Thank you. Ah yes, I hope your job goes smoothly.
One uniform as requested.
It's still warm.
My gift to you?
I will meet you on the roof of Buckingham Palace.
You're such a romantic.
Am I right, lads?
He wants you on the roof of Buckingham Palace. He really does. But hey. Ah, I mean, really? Okay. We'll go round, buy the stuff. Well, like the littlest Tim. There's a Tim. Keeps on streaming daily. In a hotel.
Have a good day now.
Camp down by the river. Yeah, that would be cool. Well, we could finish the main game with this afternoon. We're not that far now, unless we've got some Elizabeth missions to do. Recommend 2020 Jim Sterling. Absolutely loves it, yes. the shit. Oh, what did you do? What did you do? What did you do, Pixel? What did Pixel write? He should be back now, though. It wasn't .ce, was it? I have no idea, but it's a rarity that the tea maker bot times people out. Unless you did the .ce.
Delighted to see you again, Miss Fry.
Your Highness, the
Yeah,
plans
then that
detailing
may
the
have been it.
renovations to Buckingham Palace have gone astray.
I suppose you will have to make do with the copies.
There are copies? Where?
Not so fast. First, I have a matter of some urgency. Carrying out my plan would require stealth and speed, qualities I know you possess.
Time is of the essence, Your Highness.
Yeah, even if it's 10 quid, it's still expensive for that.
The most influential men in Parliament.
But no, not
remain beyond my
anti-link,
reach.
just more moderators
And these
linking.
very men have sent for carriages to prepare for the ball tonight. Acquire an official carriage, and we shall drive the politicians to their destinations. Along the way, I will meet with them, and afterwards,
Done it again.
I shall tell you where to find plans.
What do you
You're a
keep
shrewd
doing?
negotiator.
One must be when one is so often underestimated.
You keep wanting to delete yourself. Why?
Don't allow personal feelings to compromise the mission. What a mistake.
Are you trying to link? Is that what you're trying to do? Because it doesn't like it. It's like, no. No. Oh, yeah, for some reason it doesn't like that. And I don't know why. Because, old Thingy, what was I going to say? Stupidly Epic has like a Taco Bell Thingy. It has a Taco Bell emo. And, yeah, it doesn't like it. It just does not like it. I'm like, why? What's your problem? Bye-bye, guards. Bye-bye.
Whoa there. Come on.
Yeah, no, for some... I don't know why it does it. I honestly do not know why it does it. Because I've tried saying, look, just let it go, right? To the bot, and the bot's like, no, I'm not letting it go. Oh, oh dear me, hang on. Hang on. There you go. Now don't do it again.
Calmly. Climb up, Your Highness. Where are we headed?
Belgrave Square.
Here now.
I was going to say the T word, go on. Wait. I don't know why it does that though. I honestly don't. I mean, it's funny, but you know. It could be. It could be sort of like the anti-discrimination bit, you know. Yeah, by Huskies. It's possible. But it's something to do with like .ce or something like that. That's the problem with it, and I don't get it. I say I've tried saying, look, you know, just allow this, but yeah, the bot's like, nope. Yeah, no.
Welcome, sir.
Your Highness, what a surprise.
Yeah, just don't type words that are an anagram of ginger, yeah?
A matter of utmost importance must be discussed. When the Commonwealth seized the Punjab from my people...
It was not a seizure, but a rightful transaction.
Britain promised to protect me. By robbing me of my kingdom, Parliament acted in violation of the treaty signed with my family. Here, read it.
I was not aware.
Read. That is all I ask. You are one of the few in a position to help.
I will do what I can.
Thank you, sir. I trust you and your son will enjoy the ball this evening.
It's naturally stream, like naturally
I
bro.
will share what we have discussed. It is most disconcerting.
That proved quite valuable.
Where to now?
St. James's Park. I noticed Mr. Green did not accompany you.
He has other things to attend to.
That's James's Park.
Ah, a pity. You two seem to get along nicely.
Well, that was a problem, you see. One must not allow personal feelings to compromise one's mission.
That sounds like a quotation.
It is. From my father.
Ethan Fry.
You knew him?
Yeah, just don't keep going on about quotations from him. That makes you a bit of a
Mr. Green spoke of him. He
silly
sounded
bugger.
like an extraordinary man.
He was, Your Highness.
And your mother as well. She and your father were partners, inseparable. The only duo that came close to challenging Mr. Starrick. And very much in love, at least from the small amount I have been told.
Cecily. I wish I could have met her.
From what Mr. Green gathered, you share much in common. Your intelligence, for one.
Father never spoke of her.
I'll go slowly here.
What would Mr. Green know? He was only a boy when he trained with my father.
Children can be quite perceptive, Miss Fry.
I've just got to go so slowly.
There you are. Go on.
Get my driving sorted. Look how slow they're bloody going ahead of us.
Easy, girl.
Now I've got people crossing the road.
Here now. Slow down.
St. James's Park looks nothing like a, you know, looks nothing like a football stadium.
That's it.
To Parliament, please, on the double.
Yes, sir.
Wait, are we doing like Crazy Taxi here?
Good day, sir.
Why, what are you doing here, Your Highness?
I know how busy your days have been of late. A few moments of your time is all I require.
It is just like bloody Crazy Taxi.
Unorthodox, but continue.
Britain was to protect me according to the treaty my family signed. Instead, she took my land. And now I hear Britain intends to strengthen her ties to India. Perhaps it is time to return the Punjab to the people.
Queen has supplied you with an annual income for God knows how long, and now you bite the hand that feeds you.
Wait, you forgot what? You forgot one. Forza Horizon 3, wait. Oh, that's what you bought. Oh, cool. You drew a taco. Wait. You know what it could be? Because you know what we also call a taco?
Am I right, lads?
I don't know. Is it because you've not been here that long?
I cannot stand idle and watch my homeland subjected to the
Because everybody else's points go up and down depending on what they use.
My people are treated as slaves. I will.
Good day, sir.
May God bless you. Only one
Because they should be fine.
To the Gladstone residence.
Do you miss India?
I remember that my mother.
Oh, those points. Oh. Oh, those I definitely don't know about. Yeah. They should go up with you being more in the stream, but... Yeah, those points I don't have much use with, for God's sake. Bloody...
I saw her again 2 years before she died. The summer long since faded. I miss her. I miss India. I love India because I love my mother.
Aww.
Will you ever return?
I have petitioned the government several times.
No, I don't do gambling with them. Yeah, those points. Do you see the sort of like the bluish briefcase next to it? Try clicking on those.
I know what this is about. Your parlor tricks have worn off. Her Majesty is tired of you. So now you come begging for scraps.
You wound me deeply, sir.
Might be because I haven't turned it on properly. I haven't started using it yet.
Why did you lose the Punjab? I shall tell you, Your Highness. You were outgunned, outmaneuvered, and simply outclassed. Yes, the Sikhs deserve freedom. I hope with British help and progress, they shall achieve it.
Then why do they cry out for their king?
Britain has a duty to...
So they're automatically turned on then?
It is an enormous responsibility, and I value your guidance and advice, along with that of Parliament. But it's our burden to rule India, and certainly not the duty of a forgotten leader who has not seen his country for 20 years. I apologize for being so frank, but one must not tell lies to a king.
Your honesty is most enlightening.
When I become Prime Minister, I intend to push for much luck, Your Highness, with your lobbying.
I am best viewer.
Far more than your policies thus far. But I hold out hope that you will make progress. My people are counting.
Professional lurker.
Thank you, Miss Fry, for forwarding my cause.
Oh, you are welcome. I hope some good comes of it, despite Mr. Gladstone's vitriol.
Those of us with the largest hearts protect them the most. Your father, for instance. From what I understand, he was extraordinarily sad. Broken, even, after your mother's passing. That kind of pain can blind us. Cause us to say outlandish things to protect the ones we love. It's time you returned this carriage and recovered those plans. They are located in Buckingham Palace. The Queen keeps them among her personal papers in the White Drawing Room. I wish you a good evening, Miss Evie Fry.
And to you, Your Highness.
Well, that's only because you've just started, Princess, so, you know, you'll get there.
Still keeping well, miss. Good on you.
I had to push this back. You like being in bush, do you? Oh, they got off. Not those ones. Not those two. Henry and Evie, maybe. Full on giggling, giggling, giggling. Royal cart coming through. Coming through.
There you are.
Well, I'm in a shrub.
Go on. Easy.
I returned it. I don't get that. I returned it. It's there. Oh, now I have to park it right in. Right in. I mean, okay. I didn't want to kill you all, but I'll do it. How'd you all set up? You can do a longer stream. You can do a big thank you on Twitter. You could do like a challenge stream where you play some games for different things. But how close are you to affiliate? Because that would mean we were able to get our bits out in your stream then. Yeah. Well, you know, they attacked me. I was leaving them alone. Oh, the royal carriage still is not fully fine. So apparently parking it there was still not enough. I mean, you know.
She's here! Come on then! Someone's breaking into here!
I'm glad we can entertain. You get bored. See, I was wondering, it's like, do I say lewd stuff in your stream? Do I get away with it? Secure the area. Oh, escape the area. Okay. I mean, that's what I was originally doing. And of course, in this chat, we are lovers of chests. Would you like a big chest? We are fans of big chests. The second most loose stream. But myself and 3 others are part of Team Pro Boob. Like 2 followers. I had chests. See? We do like a nice chest, do we not, Mook?
Am I right, lads?
That just makes them fun, doesn't it? Having a little bit of innuendo. Not a little bit of the bubbly, but a little bit of innuendo. Just makes things better, doesn't it? Large filmmaker. It's a filthy mind and I'm not changing it. Yeah, right, proper filth. Because old Mook likes a bit of filth as well, don't you? Now that would be for the Pornhub channel. Alright, so nice to remember. There we go. Secretly runs on pop. Oh, I've heard so much about that game. No, not yet. There is not yet. Indeed, big chests are also best. We said if we reach I think it's like was it 1,000 subs on? I think it was like 1,000 subs on Tig Whippy. Then we were gonna do a Game Won't Play Itself Pornhub channel. You know, have the most filthiest lines ever for titles, but just have wholesome content.
Go on in, sir, madam.
What in the blazes is our carriage doing here?
Pray it stops at 999 subs.
Just the voices.
Pray it gets there, then stops. It's like, oh.
They are so much more pleasant than yours.
Charming.
Aren't I?
All the twins are fighting. Again, that could be a reference.
I shall go and find the piece of Eden.
As you wish. I'm off to meet Freddy.
Camp
The
Freddy.
plans are located in the white drawing room, which is most likely locked. The captain of the guard will have a key.
Damn hips. I feel like it should be every goal. But every so often you just do away with you when you shout tits. Super loud. Not jugs. What, do you think that's a milestone?
I can't do this on my own.
I kidnap a guard. Where is a guard? Jubblies! Nards? They're knackers. They're not top bollocks, Tim. The assassin's better. Yes. Well, it's a much more functional assassin's get up, I find. She could tear me limb from limb.
You are going to escort me. Keep your mouth closed, and this will be over before you know it.
Who are you?
Don't worry, nothing's happening here. Yeah, Mafia 2 Playboy collectibles.
That hurts.
There's nothing wrong here. Do not worry. We're okay. Nothing is happening.
That hurts.
Take a look around you.
That hurts.
Really fine the way they are.
Just...
No, she's not there anymore. Gentle. Well, to cut the line, the baby's on its way. The lady is with me.
Is he going to start asking those questions, Tim? Are you going to tell him off for Thingy? Are you going to tell him off for looking at magazines he shouldn't be looking at just yet? Or are you going to go, you shouldn't be looking at those magazines. You should be looking at the internet instead like everyone else.
That hurts.
So I know it hurts, that's the point.
My arm.
So what are those?
Gentle.
Son, they're Norks. And maybe one day, if you're a good boy, you may get to see some. Ah, I attracted too much attention, shit. Like, what's this, a book of lewd? It's not like the old days. Under park benches in woods. And for YouTube purposes, this stream on video on demand, right, is not for kids. Thank you. This is adults only. There we go, got that out of the way. Why was that thing? I don't know. I honestly do not know.
Scream, and it'll be your last.
Scream if you want to go faster. Art pamphlets. Yeah.
Intruder! Raise the alarm! I have her there!
They're still rhythm magazines. Yeah, because you want to know, did he actually finish cleaning the sink out for her? And did they cuddle afterwards, you know? Wait, we can go this way to do the key, can't we? It was just for research, I swear. Oh, bollocks. Should have just knocked him out first of all. What's that? Pepper. I was pleased to see you. No, PG porn is still some of the funniest bits I've seen. And if you haven't listened to the episode of PG porn, go to your musical services like Spotify, like iTunes, or go on to the YouTube channel or the Game Won't Play Itself and look up the episode PG porn. It is one of the funniest episodes we've ever done. Yes, it was. I'm saving it for later. John and Bob, thank you for the host.
The plans are somewhere nearby.
Yeah, never buy pizza from Husky, no. It's special blend of herbs and spices in that one you don't want.
Now for the vault. Jacob's most likely off stealing another carriage somewhere, or accidentally pushing the Queen down a flight of stairs.
There you are. I have someone I'm simply dying for you to meet. Come with me.
Come with me. Now, do we know who we're going to meet? I bet you can't guess.
Your Majesty, may I present Miss Evie Fry?
You're the one responsible for Mr. Gladstone's mishap.
Your Majesty, I apologize.
The cake is particularly good. Enjoy the ball.
I really must be going.
Miss Fry, may I have the stance?
Mr. Starrick, you've had your fun. The game is over.
Listen. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Time is a wonderful thing, Miss Fry. It heals all wounds. We may make mistakes while dancing, but the Berserker ends, and then we begin again. Problem is, everyone forgets. They trip on the same mistakes over and over.
People can learn.
Can they? Isn't everyone around you repeating the same steps. But if one man could remember the dance, could know the time, then he could change things for the better.
I have had enough.
This dance is nearly over. Soon, the people will forget the generation on this terrace. The ruin you nearly wrought on London. When the music ceases, Miss Fry, your time is up. And mine begins.
I don't think he knows the definition of insanity. Maybe he's born with it. Fast in the free fall. Yes, and do you know the definition of insanity? He fell on his ass. Well, not quite his ass, but you know what I meant. He did a falling down. Right. So maybe he's born with it. Maybe it's Abilene.
Freddy.
Starrick peppered the regulars with his own men and took several guards hostage. Your weapons are in there.
First man in black. That was Johnny Cash, wasn't it?
Right. I'll kill the imposters and rescue the captives.
How? It's impossible to tell the difference.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Right, let's kill some guards. Some fake ones. A boy named Sue. Yeah. Now come here, you.
Now to find the real royal guards.
I mean, you know, they weren't that great a sniper, were they? Didn't see me coming. Whee! So how do I get in there to free them? Let's go across that way then. Yeah, Evie is Batwoman. Yeah. Bring it off to a gunfight. Oh yeah. That's a lot of guards to kill. Right, let's get these lads free, eh?
I'll get you out.
Let's kill him. Alright, I want to win with you. And the word is death. Yeah, it's more knifey umbrella kerfuffle. Like so.
Right, lads. That'll be all.
Yes, sir, I did no such thing. I keep forgetting how big this game actually is.
Watch yourself, I'll be on you in a sec.
You'll do nothing of the sort.
You'll feel my fist if you keep on.
Beg your pardon? I don't want any fisting from you, thank you.
Hold still for a moment.
You have my thanks.
Oh, that was awesome.
Watch it, he's a feisty one.
And there we go. Oh look, they're all dead. It's time for a breakdancing lard, the first of the year. Thank you, Tim, for subbing to tier 3. Right, let's get up there. Now let's get on with this, shall we? Can we, like, take out Starrick? Hell yeah! Taking out all the fools. Mr. T would be proud. Except he pities fools, doesn't he? It's like, yoo-hoo!
The key to the walls is one must lead with one's right foot.
Oh, my! Everything all right, my dear?
Do you require assistance?
I never liked balls.
You never liked balls. Oh, where did Starrick go?
Here, the location of the vaults. Go!
Just like that? No plan?
No time for plans. I'll catch up as soon as I'm rid of this infernal contraption.
Now. The end is in sight. If we don't do it in half hour. because then tonight we'll start World War One. Well, the World War One DLC bit for it won't actually start World War One because one that already happened, two that's a shameful. Because he has the bloody cloak. See?
What? What are you doing? Explode. I warned you, my boy.
Stop.
But you do not listen.
Requiescat in pace.
Now we need to get to here. Save Jacob. Though we do get to hang around Winston Churchill. And maybe a trophy.
Something is going on. Some sort of scuffle over there.
Run, Evie, run. Got 3 minutes.
Jacob!
London will soon be rid of your chaos. This city was a safe harbor.
The shroud was never meant for you! Mr. Starrick! You forgot to escort me home!
Take the cloak off, you silly bugger.
Let me rectify my mistake.
I have massive kung fu.
First you will fall. I admire your pluck.
The cloak of healing. Thanos, the Infinity Cloak. Down.
London deserves no amount of blame.
Oh, you think they'd learn, wouldn't you? Time for me to run. Thank you for the stream, buddy. No worries. Thank you so much, Princess, for being here. Lovely to see you. Hope to see you again soon, and I'll be on tonight again. Oh, no.
Get out of my city.
Evie!
Yeah, when boss. It's like, you just need to take the fucking cloak off him and he's done. It's the piece of Eden.
over! It has barely begun.
Hey, you reached the level of Austin.
Shall we?
Let's.
Let's.
I am now the true Austin Powers. Oh.
London will perish without me. You flatter yourself. I would have created a paradise.
The city belongs to the people. You are but one man.
I am at the very top of the order.
Charles, Tim.
You were, Mr. Starrick. You were.
It's a double G. Blimey.
Shame we won't be partners anymore.
It's for the best, isn't it?
Are you going to wear the shroud and run London?
Whatever it gives, it takes from someone else. You'd continue to age without me. You'd become like father.
A fate worse than death.
Will you wear it?
After you sorted out the boroughs, the chaos I caused, I couldn't compete.
Jacob Fry stepping back. Who's blackmailing you? Is it George?
He wouldn't dare. I've missed you.
Me too. Would it be possible to continue where we left off?
I'd love nothing more.
I'm starting to think Father didn't know everything about everything. Henry.
It's a big world out there. With London in the center.
Perhaps not the very center.
I came as soon as I could. Do not worry. I'll head back to the train. Did I jeopardize the mission?
Henry, you saved it. I think you belong in the field. With me.
Oh, I say.
A carriage. Nicely done, Freddy.
Mr. Aberline, please.
Your Majesty.
Miss Fry.
You've met before?
Did I never mention?
Mr. Aberline informs me that you three are responsible for saving my life. Is this true?
It is, Your Majesty.
Evie Fry, step forward. And you?
My brother, ma'am. Jacob Fry. And this is Mr. Henry Green.
Mr. Fry? Mr. Green? Kneel.
It's like a crap version of the parade from from A New Hope.
Arise. invest you all in the Order of the Sacred Garter.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
If you are as adept as Mr. Abeline implies, I may call on you.
Sergeant Abeline tends to exaggerate, Your Majesty.
We shall meet again. And Miss Fry.
Ma'am?
Should you want it? I saved you some cake.
Father would be proud of you.
Dame Evie Fry.
Sir Jacob Fry.
Race you to the train.
You're on.
So that is the end of the main story. Of Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now we have the extra World War One area, and then we have the DLC of Jack the Ripper.
It's under the palace.
Time to go.
And then we'll be going on tour before we start Origins.
Let's get the shroud to Dr. Grammatica immediately.
Sigma team beat us here. We're too late.
What do we do?
Killing really is the least productive way to achieve our goals. Kill them all.
Contact!
Cover me! That skinny piece of shit tried to murder me, Berg. I want him to bleed.
Them that told us lies of their bravery, them that preached of progress and put us in the poorhouse, them done the horrid murder on bloody stages, them that loudly corroded their humility, lords and dames that sung in the chapels on a summer. All quiet now, their mouths are stopped up.
Hold still, goddammit!
Yeah, drop the shroud, woman.
Only the mission matters!
Understood!
Those who fought for better, those who fought by how they live, loved ones taken long before their work was done.
Galena, we need an exit!
Kill them all! All targets are righteous!
We need to go! Now!
Understood.
Shroud.
Forget the bloody shroud! Stay with me, Bex. Please!
We go.
Good work in there, Initiate.
No,
in time,
it's not.
We will recover the shroud.
It's Danny
Hey,
Wallace.
We pulled a feed from her bug in Isabel's computer before they shut us out. Playing it now.
Sorry about the mess.
So, how's the shroud gonna help you create a new clone?
It's not. When the shroud is wrapped around the body, it scans it for damage and then reconstructs it on a cellular level.
You're not making a clone. You're gonna recreate a precursor from scratch.
Bingo! The Phoenix Project timetable just got accelerated big time. I'm going to call Alan Rick and deliver the good news. It's like Christmas!
Brought the shroud as you asked, but I'm scared.
Do not fear me. You've done well.
No
I'm not
worries,
scared
Necro.
of you. I'm scared for you. Anyone finds out what you've been doing.
You have played your part, my instrument. I will save you. I will save you all.
See, the adventure continues. Stark defeated the Templars are weakened, but London is not yet free. Done the boroughs. New memories await. So Queen Victoria's seeking help with the assassins as well. But as far as the main story goes, that is done. We're not going to be doing the Elizabeth stuff. Oh, sorry, the Victoria stuff. We will be doing, as I say, we will be going into here, the Darkest Hour. That's where we'll be going, and then we'll be doing we will be doing the Jack the Ripper stuff. Yeah, catch you later, dude. Have a good one. And hopefully see you tonight for more of this. But yes, you're not the first to call him Stephen Merchant, dude. Because he was also in Portal 2. No, that was Stephen Merchant. Yeah, Stephen Merchant was Portal 2, Danny Wallace was Assassin's Creed. It's easy to get them mixed up, so I don't blame you for getting mixed up. Now, what's the time? 10 minutes. See, I'm not sure. See, 10 minutes is not enough to start and go through the World War One stuff. But I'm sure we could actually go into it if you just want, because it's, you know, let's get it saved, right? And give you a slight preview of what's to come tonight. Yeah, get it started. Because you never know, if we can finish the World War One stuff tonight, Sunday service, we could start Jack the Ripper stuff maybe. Then the trader goes on tour. The Yorkshire trader joins us as he takes you on a tour of Assassin's Creed Origins.
I'll get you!
The trader tour, yes. He knows nothing about it, so that's going to be interesting. Might as well let the boat just float over to there. Geo! Morning. How you diddling?
Come closer, Cypher.
Then let us see what the darkest hour is. As it's getting dark here, look, you can hardly see me, except in a weird glow of...
Hello. In the past, you hunt for one of my artifacts, but I come to you today to speak of the future. Follow Lydia Fry. She will lead you to me.
Lydia Fry, eh? I talk to myself from my computer. And the website you go to. Lydia! So investigate the house. Okay, let's let's do some investigations.
Position of the second wave.
1 hour away, at most.
Don't worry, it's just the generator acting up. I'll see to it.
Is this? Joining the scrummage.
The rock star!
I spy with my little eye 3 dead bodies. You naughty antivirus. Windows Defender.
Stop right there.
That's not very polite.
Even in these trying times, we must never forget the laws of common courtesy. Arms down. We appear to have been following the same trail, Miss Fry.
I got here first.
Indeed, you are to be commended. I fear, however, that we have not wholly rooted out evil in this vicinity.
There's another radio.
Accompany me, if you would be so kind. The second device must be found, or new waves of Zeppelins will soon blanket the heavens.
Short on soldiers, are we?
If you could put your considerable talents to good use at Tower Bridge, you would have the thanks of a brave but beleaguered nation.
I would settle for the right to vote.
London, 1916. Remember, this isn't the future. This is not their mum. So we've got this area to do. Okay, okay. It really is to have such different timelines, isn't it? It's time 3 minutes. So also don't forget, tomorrow afternoon is some more snooker. We're going to the next round. What is that? Memory acquired. And a trophy. Has reached the rank of Deputy Badass. I was going to say that wasn't a trophy, it didn't appear, but... He accidentally found it. It just sort of appeared and went, "Hello, Tim." You got your first plat in 2020 last night. Ooh, what one was that? Well, last night was up pretty late. That's normal for you though, isn't it? Oh, you got Borderlands 3. The game I haven't started yet. Information's there. We'll just do this mission and then we'll call it. So you're going to get a little bit extra from me today. Well, put it this way, Tim, I'm not as big of a fan of Borderlands lately as Carl is. But I do not hate it. I do not hate it. Because I've been sort of indecisive about what to play, and it's just like, oh, can I be asked to now, you know? No. Okay. You're lurking while at work. No worries, dude. No worries. You're catching me while I'm giving the people extra. Is that above us? It's got to be above us, surely.
It's really fine the way they are.
Yeah, whatever that is above us. 3 better than PS gameplay was. Fun story, not as good as 2. Yeah, I mean, if it's a case of if you want to shoot shit. Now, where is this? That's a letter from the front, okay. thanks. How are you, man? I hope you're well. And good night. I mean, you know, if you want to interrupt me like that, that's up to you. But yeah, have you had a good New Year? Nice, dude. Thank you very much for that. Right. Yeah, now I'm doing longer as well on here because of picking up the little trinkets and stuff while I'm here rather than going straight on. But hey, you guys don't mind a little extra, do you? Where you going, Eve? Wait, oh, it's not even Evie, is it? Where you going? Where are you going? Yeah, no, I need to actually start playing something else. I just don't know what, though. No, don't jump over there. There we go. Hang on, there's two more. You're on call today as well. More hours. You don't mind me picking up these thingy? You don't mind me picking up these trinkets before I do the mission, do you? Back up. Sony Pony. Sony Pony? Yes, Sony Pony.
Absolutely not.
I haven't heard from Bean in a while. He's still supposed to be doing the thingy. Oh no, it's not acting up already, is it? Bloody hell.
Curious. I wonder what that's about.
This is just standing. There could be bombs falling from the sky, and they're going close.
Take care of this.
Oh, that was nice. That was very nice.
Getting closer. The radio's close to the river, but I need more than this.
At least you're out of this stink.
Explosion.
What's she up to? She has a name. Who is she? The cat's mother?
We have company, lads. You know what to do.
Go, let's kick the shit out of these ones. She's the cat's meow. Oops.
Clever. The radio's in the bridge itself, North Tower. I should drop by and say hello.
Say hello. So reach the North Tower. Okay. Will do. So we'll finish this mission and then we'll call it. Because then I have to put the announcement that I made yesterday onto YouTube, as well as the one from the 22nd of December I have to put up. Now, Gio, how many restraining orders have you got from saying that line? I was going to say she didn't want to. Tower Bridge, everyone. Most famous for the fact an American wanted to buy it and said he wanted London Bridge. So he got London Bridge. Which is not this. Go. Yes, do you see what I see? Someone being assassinated. I mean, if they'd just let me alone, that would have been much easier for them. Yeah, didn't see anything. We ain't seen shit. And there we go. Spies. Spy dead people.
It is done, sir.
Let us postpone celebrations. One of the bloody blimps has broken through. Not to worry. I have a contingency plan.
Dirty fuckers. It's the anti-aircraft gun. So this mission isn't finished yet.
The gun is yours. Mr. Churchill assures me you have
Mr. Churchill is wrong. But I have
Lead the shot, lad. Lead the shot. See?
Enemies on the way! Get ready for them!
I've repelled their borders. Where be the planes? I don't see the planes. Oh, now I see them. There we go. Final wave of planes. One down. Dive bombing, isn't he? Easy peasy. Oof. Oof.
Heartwarming sight, Miss Fry.
Your remarkably armed boat deserves a share of recognition.
One of my experimental projects when I was Lord of the Admiralty. I haven't always been a man of shadows.
And I suppose this victory will thrust you back into the limelight.
We may have struck a blow against the enemy, but London is still riddled with German agents. Currently, there's a new group, unlike anything I've seen before. Theirs is a fanatical, almost religious fervor.
And you believe I'm the woman to flush them out?
Indeed. I dare not approach Mr. Asquith without firmer evidence, but I believe they pose an immediate threat. If you concede to this, I give you my word that once I've battled my way back into Parliament, I shall see if something can't be done about your request.
Bloody Tory.
A vote can be far more lethal than a bullet or a blade.
And there we go.
Once I walked the earth as you do. I was born to the Illuminat caste in the city of Phaeon in the year 2195 of the Isu era. Now I travel the vast corridors of your machines, adrift here within the gray. But I grow stronger. The world is nearly ready for my return. And so I have summoned you to this war-torn simulation to tell you a story. It is our story.
Right. Okay. There's some letters here. We've had the skill point. Nice. Very nice. We shall see what the skill point is. I shall read the letters. So we've got 5 more to find. But tonight, not only would we look at the viewpoint, if we look at those 2 viewpoints, we shall pick those up. And that one there. So we've got, what, 3 viewpoints to find. And then we should talk to Mr. Winston Churchill. We should do that and sort that out. So. Skills. Already have that. We don't need any more. Okay then. So. Thank you very much everyone for joining us this afternoon. It has been quite a lot of fun actually. Is there anybody on for a raid, I wonder? Now I know I did say earlier about not looking at views and stuff, but I'm almost at 38,000. Oh, I know what we're going to do. We're going to go raid a sim racer who's currently streaming Gran Turismo A-Spec. I know, it's great, isn't it? He is a friend of a Jimmy Broadbent. He is known as Nate Lupson. So let us go and share the love with him. Because who doesn't like a bit of Gran Turismo 3, eh? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I shall see you all later tonight. Have a very good one. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for all these things you have done to help us so far with the charity drive for Crohn's and Colitis UK. I will see you later. Let's go raid. Send some love. And I'll see you later tonight.